This live stream broadcast brought to you by Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center, your source for quality automotive parts for your car or truck. Let them use their knowledge to help you find the right vehicle battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, and other parts needed to get your job done. Napa Auto Parts in Sioux Center.
In the middle of America, you'll find a city that has it all, giving all it has, where the next chapter of our story is being written by a new generation, bold in their vision, to create a city in the middle of everything, where everyone is welcome, to watch their dreams take flight and come to life through family, friends, and faith, where our streets are safe, business is strong, and our future is bright. Sioux Center. Live life in the middle of everything.
This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
American State Bank is celebrating our 50th anniversary, and we couldn't have made it this far without your support. For us, banking just scratches the surface. We pride ourselves in our commitment to our communities, building meaningful relationships with our customers, and doing our best to have some fun along the way. We're proud to be a locally owned and operated bank, supporting the communities we serve. Thank you for choosing American State Bank. We can't wait to see what the next 50 years have in store.
We understand how complex the financial landscape can be to navigate. Our goal is to free up your hands so that you can focus on what is most important in life.
Hi, my name is Samantha Wilbur.
Hi, my name is Philip Shippey.
Hey, my name is Eli Levtinsky from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
I am from Primgar, Iowa.
I'm from Sioux Center, Iowa.
Shout out to my family back home and my girlfriend for just supporting me throughout my college experience. It really means a lot.
My favorite part about working for this is making these promos and stuff that you see during commercial breaks.
And you're watching the Dordt Media Network.
And you're watching the Dordt Media Network.
Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Grain House in Hull. They have amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and more. With a big city feel located only 10 minutes away in Sioux Center, they have a second location opening next year in Sanborn. Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
Today's broadcast brought to you by German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1981. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner, online at germanfarmers.com. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Northside Body Shop. When you expect the very best in the repair of your vehicle, call Northside Body Shop Limited today, serving the Sioux Center area since 1955. 712-722-2313.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection, connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications, looking ahead.
It's a windy day here in Sioux Center for some GPAC soccer. Dordt University defenders taking on the Doane University Tigers. Doane University coming into today's game with a 1-3-4 record in GPAC play, 3-5-6 overall. And the Dordt University defenders come into today's game with a record of 4-3-1 in GPAC play, 7-5-3 overall as well. 7-5-3 overall. We'll get into some starting lineups. First for the Doane Tigers, starting at goal number 0, Samuel Montanez, junior out of Columbia. Number 2, Zane Boudreau, midfield senior out of Papillion, Nebraska. Number 6, Brody Mueller, midfield junior out of Liberty, Missouri. Number 8, Clayton Cobb, midfield senior out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Number 11, Hugo Santos, midfield junior out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Number 12, Cesar Gonzalez, forward senior out of Puerto Quito, Ecuador. Number 14, Amir Madden, forward senior out of Toronto, Canada. Number 20, Grayson Meyer, senior forward out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Number 23, Guillem Colum, forward junior out of Barcelona, Spain. And number 24, Jesus Maganda. He's a midfielder and a defender out of Nebraska. Underway is quick shot by Lanen, trying to get on the board quick. And here's Hansen again. He takes a shot. It's going to get past the keeper and is in. Oh, my, 13 seconds into the game. And we have a goal already scored by Blake Hansen. Didn't even get to the Dordt University lineup. Didn't have a chance, and the defenders find themselves up 1-0 early in this one. So defenders up early. Blake Hansen scoring the first goal of this game for both teams. Defenders find themselves up 1-0. We're going to have to reset the clock a little bit. Didn't get switched, but that'll give me time to give you the starting lineup for the Dordt University defenders. Number 2, Ryan Reyes, junior defender out of Arlington Heights, Illinois. Number 3, Arnau Gonzalez, junior defender out of Sabadell, Spain. Number 5, your goal scorer, Blake Hansen, senior forward out of Broomfield, Colorado. Number 8, Alberto Jimenez, freshman midfielder out of Spain. Number 10, Javier Moscardo, sophomore midfielder out of Spain as well. Number 11, Nolan Carroll, sophomore midfielder from Granville, Michigan. Number 14, Caleb Lee, the captain, senior defender out of Nampa, Idaho. Number 19, Anton Forge, freshman defender out of Germany. Number 22, Marco Lanen, sophomore forward out of Germany as well. Number 23, Dylan McIntosh, junior defender from Longmount, Colorado. And starting on goal, number 99, your goalkeeper, Mitchell Dryden, senior out of La Crescent, Minnesota. And we're underway again after the opening goal scored by Blake Hansen. The defenders, coached by Eric Bordeaux in his first full season as head coach, or I guess his first season as head coach, rather. He spent the last year as an assistant for the men's and women's program, and before that was the GA for the soccer team, the men's team, and got the nod after the departure of head coach Ryan Gressy, and has done very well this season. It's gotten, well, I told you the record earlier today, and I got to find it again. It is 4-3-1 in GPAC play, 7-5-3 overall, so a lot to be happy about. Currently, I believe they're sitting in a good spot trying to get into that tournament. They are in it if it were to end today. And there's a cross into the box going to get cleared away by Lee, or controlled rather by Lee. He's looking for, there it's cleared, all the way up to the center stripe, out of bounds, hits the center flag. Will be a Doane Tigers throw-in. Let me get these standings up for you real quick. Currently sitting at 6th. Right behind Hastings and Morningside. They have 15 points and a record of 4-2-3 in conference play. They do play Hastings this next Wednesday, so that's a big game on the road for them. They just took down the Jimmies up in Jamestown, North Dakota. Big 4-0 win. And far away from home, came home. They got home, I think, around 4:30 in the morning. And a lot to be happy with. Some goals scored, 2 by Marco Lanen. 1 from Tyson Reitzman, the other by Blake Hansen. So 2 games in a row, Blake Hansen has put the ball in the back of the net. This one just a lot earlier than I think we've seen any of them come. 15 seconds into the game coming from Hansen. Dryden's going to get the ball back by his own goal out of the box, though. Dryden coming into today's game, he's got a 4-3-1 record. He's gotten the bulk of the minutes so far this season. He's got most of the conference games. He has a 0.77 goals against average and a 87% save percentage. So he has just been lights out, 40 saves tallied for the season. And he's going to be man in the back for the defenders. He's done very well all season. Here's a throw into Lanen, who gets it inside to Hansen. Hansen trying to shield off a defender, not going to be able to. Here come the Doane Tigers going the other way. They played up to the middle, playing it back. And a through ball trying to get up top to Collin, but it's going to get cleared out of bounds, not out of bounds, up to McIntosh from Gonzalez. And there's Carroll. Carroll playing it back to the line to Forsch. Forsch looking to play it up top. He's got Hansen on the near side, going to play it inside to Moscardo. Moscardo trying to play Hansen again. Hansen gets taken down, no foul. He got a foot to it, but it's going to be a defender throw-in. Defender throw-in goes right back to Hansen. Hansen will play it back to Reyes, and Reyes inside to Javier. No, excuse me, that is Jimenez. Turnover there by the defenders. That gets to the feet of Cesar Gonzalez, and Gonzalez is going to play it up. They're going to play it long. That was Cobb inside. They're playing it into the box. Chance on goal, saved by Dryden. That shot taken by Collin. Comfortable save for Dryden right at the edge of his 6-yard box. Forsch, play with the left foot up, trying to find Moscardo. He's got not quite a step on him, but plays it into the empty space, and the Tigers are going to take control of it, and they're going to play it across the field. It's finding Maganda. Playing it long. Into the corner, outside the 18. Closely guarded by Gonzalez. McIntosh right behind him. Into the box now. No foul. And saved once again by Dryden. Dryden will fall on it, hold it comfortably, send his team up. We'll see if they play it short or long. Defenders leading 1-0 here. 5 minutes gone. Goal scored by Blake Hansen. I didn't even get a chance to get through the lineups. And the ball is in the back of the net for the defenders. They're playing it short. Caleb Lee going to work it up the field a little bit. And the long ball. Lanen might be offsides. We'll see. Flag stayed down. It's going to get headed back to Montanez, junior goalkeeper out of Columbia. Montanez comes in with a 2-4-5 record overall. He's also gotten the bulk of the minutes, much like Dryden has. He started 11 games and has a 1.7 goals against average and 48 saves with a 72.7 save percentage. And right now finding himself down 1-0 early in this GPAC contest. Beautiful day here in Sioux Center. Dryden coming out, going to highball it and pick it off cleanly. Telling his team to slow down, but he'll throw it out wide to McIntosh. McIntosh looking for a touch, keeping in bounds. Going to go a little too far out of bounds for a Doane throw-in. Here come the Tigers. Looking for a throw-in. They're playing it back. Into the box now. Santos, the intended target, gets away from him. Carroll trying to get on the end of it. It's going to go to the far side, and the Tigers going to take over, trying to play it through. Offsides, flag is up. What's going on around Dordt University athletics today? Well, the big one everyone's got circled on the calendar, football in Orange City, playing that college over there, Northwestern. Currently find themselves down 17-7 at the half. And then volleyball plays a little bit later today against the defending national champions, Jamestown. And there's a ball into the box. Flag up once again, offsides. I think they're just going to play it as is. And they're going to play on, disregard the offsides. But yes, they will play Jamestown, volleyball will, in the DeWitt. So that's a home game. I think they start pretty soon, actually, around maybe an hour. Moscardo now trying to get a foot race. Sliding attempt, not going to get it. Here's Moscardo into the box. Ball on the left foot, plays it across the box and get deflected off the Doane Tigers. And it's going to go out of bounds for a corner kick. Good look there from the defenders. The Blazing Tiger was also a meet that happened in Crete, Nebraska, home of Doane, for cross country today. I'm not really sure what the standings are, but I'll have to look at them in just a minute after this corner kick. Jimenez getting ready to take it. Jimenez with the in-swinger is going to go to the far side of the box. He's going to find Gonzalez on the outside. Gonzalez going to put it into the box again. He's got Lane and gets ahead to it. It's going to get deflected up and into the hands of Montanez. And they're going to play it quick, going for the punt. It's going to be too far. McIntosh Just going to head it back to Dryden. That'll allow him to use his hands, but he'll play with the feet for the time being, and he'll play it back to McIntosh. So as for the women's Jess Campman, number 1 finisher for the defenders and for the GPAC as well. She finished 6th overall, first for the GPAC, so that's pretty big for her. I get used to it, honestly. She's just incredible. And the best way I can describe it is she's real fast. Ball into the box, picked up by Dryden. And let me find the men's results. If I can find the men's results, I don't know where they are. Well, if I had them, I'd let you know, but I can't find them. So there's a foul on the defenders. Moscardo went to ground. He's going to take down Meyer. Moscardo gets the ball after a good challenge by Gonzalez. Moscardo in the middle, finding Carroll. Up to Hansen's going to get cleared away by Maganda. Season's coming to an end here pretty soon. Only 3 more games, including this one, for sure, in the regular season. Next week, the defenders are traveling down south to Hastings, Nebraska to take on Hastings College. Hastings has been the standard for NAIA soccer for so long. This year, maybe a little bit of a down year. Right ahead the defenders in the standings. They lost to them last year, and I believe it was a close one. I honestly don't really remember a ton. They ended up losing the conference championship to Concordia in Hastings for the GPAC tournament. Defenders looking to get a little bit of an upset on the road, and then they host Waldorf to finish out the regular season for Defender Days at home. Waldorf, the replacing presentation, as they unfortunately closed their doors this year, but Waldorf was the affiliate member this year for the soccer programs in the GPAC, and they will be joining the GPAC for all sports come next year. So congratulations to them. Looking forward to seeing that. And there's a foul on Lanen. And it'll be a free kick for the Tigers. And as for the Tigers, what's their schedule look like? They will play Concordia at home and finish off at home as well next Saturday against Northwestern. So 2 tough games back-to-back to end the season. In a season that hasn't necessarily gone their way a ton. I mean, 1 win in conference play isn't great. We'll talk about how they got there. They opened the season against Bellevue, lost 2-0. And then they played York a few days later, and they tied them 1-1. Played St. Mary, tied to them 3-3, and they got their first one of the season against Kansas Wesleyan away, and they beat them 1-0. Played McPherson, beat them 3-0. They were supposed to play Union College, I believe the same Union that we played, that we put up 18 goals, but that game was canceled, or at least on their schedule it says it was canceled. Not sure what happened there. And then they played Tabor in Hillsborough, Kansas. They lost that one 3-1. They went to Yankton for their first GPAC game of the year, played Mount Marty, and they tied 1-1. Traveled to Waldorf, lost that one 2-1. Traveled to Jamestown, which is an incredibly long trip for them. Tied them 2-2. There's a ball into the box, can go all the way to the goal line, shielded out of bounds by Reyes. So they tied Jamestown 2-2, lost to Morningside 1-0 in Sioux City, lost to undefeated Briar Cliff so far, number 1 in the conference, Briar Cliff, 5-1. Beat Dakota Wesleyan, that's their lone GPAC win. They played them at home. They played Hastings and tied them 4-4 last week, which is an incredible result for them. Hastings, good team. Got to give everything you can on that one. And then they tied Midland last Wednesday, 1-1, and here we are. Dordt University versus Doane University. There's a foul called on Lanen once again. He's got to be careful. That's 2 on him. He might be getting a booking here if we get another one like that pretty soon. And then, how did the defenders get to 7 wins? Well, they opened up the season against William Woods, lost that one 1-0, played Avila, won that one 2-1 the following, or 2 days later, I should say. That was their first win of the season. They won that one 2-1. They played Union College. Tough game for Union. They lost that one 18-0, record-setting performance by the defenders early in the season, and a game that they just controlled the whole thing, got some subs in there. It was a good morale booster for sure. but it's tough to judge the talent you have in like your scheme in a game like that. Then they hosted Central Baptist the following day in the second game of the Pizza Ranch Classic. They won that one 4-0. Traveled to Lincoln, played Nebraska Wesleyan, lost that one 2-1, and then they were on the road for their first conference game against Briar Cliff. And like I said, undefeated Briar Cliff. Defenders lost that one 1-0 in a game that they had their chances, just weren't able to capitalize and put them in the back of the net. Here's a ball over the top of the line. It's going to go into the box. Montanez coming out. It's going to scoop that one up. Then they traveled to Pella to play Central, tied that one 0-0, and then they traveled to Seward to play Concordia. So that's a lot of games on the road to start off the season. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 in a row, and 2 of those being conference games. And they went on a little bit of a scoreless streak, 3 games. And I remember sitting in the office with Mike and Matt, sitting there and be like, oh boy, this might be tough if they can't score. It's really tough to win. But then they came out against Midland, put up 3 goals. Foul going to be called against Caleb Lee. They're looking for the advantage. It's going to bring it back, or are they looking for an injury? I'm not sure. I was looking at my standings. They're going to stop the clock. 31:20 left to play, and I think they're checking for injury. Seems to be shaking up a little bit from that sliding attempt from Caleb Lee. He's going to stay in the game. He's still got a noticeable limp. They're going to give a drop ball to Dryden, and he'll take over with 31:20 left. But we were a little worried of that 3-game stretch where they didn't score. And then they put in 3 against Midland in a great game. That was in the Dome because of lightning. So we were a little we weren't sure how that was going to go. We've never played a conference game in there, and couldn't have gone better for Bordeaux's squad as they put in 3 goals. One of those being John Stevenson's first career goal, the senior out of Minnesota. After that, they went to Dakota Wesleyan, played them to a 2-0 win in Mitchell, and then they hosted Mount Marty, beat them 2-0. Went to Morningside, and that was another big game that Coach Bordeaux had circled that they had to perform well, and they got a point out of it. They tied Morningside 1-1 with a late goal by Javier Moscardo, and it felt like a win. It was a great performance by the defenders, and then they hosted Northwestern in a game that didn't go their way. They just couldn't put the ball in the goal, which at the end of the day is what it comes down to, and they lost that one 1-0 off a little bit of a mental error from Dryden at the top of the box that the Raiders were able to score off of, put him out of position, and they just easy finish. Defenders had tons of chances in that one. Looking at the box score, they put up 9 shots on goal in the second half, 9 shots, 6 of them on target through the whole game. They had 12 shots total throughout the whole game. Just couldn't get them. Just couldn't put it in. Their goalkeeper played very well. And then they went to Buena Vista in Storm Lake, and they tied them 2-2 on a heartbreaker where they scored with just 7 seconds left to tie it up. And then they traveled to Jamestown, and they won that one 4-0. That one also without Coach Bordeaux on the sidelines as they're expecting their second child, so he stayed back because of the long trip, 5-6 hours. So they just waited there. He couldn't go on that one. And they did win that one, so it was good to see. And here we are, Doane versus Dordt, and they find themselves up 1-0 with 30 minutes left to play. Defender football starting the second half, still losing 17-7. There's a ball from Doane. They're controlling it. It's going to be picked off by McIntosh. Sliding attempt. He's going to go down, and a foul going to be called against the Tigers. So it's a windy one, but it's also a little warm for this time of year, 65 degrees. Sun's beating down on me in this box, getting a little burned, I think. But beautiful weather nonetheless. Through ball into Lanin. Lanan's trying to get control of it outside the box. He tries to put it in. It's going to be deflected off of Boudreau. Out of bounds for a defender throw-in. Throw into Hansen, who tries to get it into the box, out of bounds for a goal kick. Jimenez gets a foot to it. It's going to go way in the air. Trying to be controlled by Lane. It's going to go off his head. And they're going to back him up a little bit, throwing the ball in. It's Clayton Cobb, senior midfielder out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Oh, excuse me, I lied. They handed it off while I was looking down. Number 20 threw that in. Grayson Meyer, senior forward out of Lincoln, Nebraska. Ball into the box, cleared away by Lee. trying to get to Reyes. Reyes does get to it. It's going to kick it off of the Tiger forward, number 23, I believe that is, Guillaume Colum. Long throw. Carroll trying to clear that one upfield. Doesn't quite get to it. Ball into the box. Cleared away by Jimenez. And the Tigers taking control on the far side of the field. Mueller laying it off into the corner. They're going to put it into the box, and clearing it away is Caleb Lee. Mueller taking a touch across his body, pressured by Lanin, putting it, lots of ball into the box, and Dryden's going to call off his defenders and pick that one up. Forsch splitting out wide along with Gonzalez on the far side. We'll see if they go it. They go Gonzalez. Long ball to Lanin. Lanan's going to be offsides. I think Moscardo was also offsides, so nothing on that one. It was a good ball in, just not quite in the right position. Here's Meyer. Sliding attempt by Reyes, gets a foot on it. Cobb had control of it. And a missile right to that midfielder. Brody Mueller just takes it with the chest, lays it off to Cobb, and the Tigers still keep control of the ball. Still a lot of soccer left to be played. 25 minutes left here in the first half. Defenders leading 1-0. Blake Hansen scoring just 15 seconds into the match. Off of, honestly, I wasn't really sure what happened. I was looking down. I was looking at my rosters and reading off the lineups. Didn't even get through them, and I looked and Lanin had a shot. It was blocked, and Hansen picked up the pieces and just put it right past goalkeeper Samuel Montanez. McIntosh goes down. Referee telling him to calm down. That's Hugo Santos with the hard challenge. Blake Hansen laying it off to Jimenez. Jimenez to Carroll. Carroll. Double teamed, going for it. No foul. Here's McIntosh. Trying to get a flick to Lanin, a little too far. McIntosh going in hard for the ball. Doesn't get it. Now Carroll comes up with it. Carroll's going to lay it off to Gonzalez, who's probably, nope, he's going to keep it and lay it off now to Carroll. Thought he was going to go back to goalkeeper, but he doesn't. Here's a great slide challenge from Forsch. Keeps that ball from even entering the 18 on what would have been a great opportunity for the Tigers. Hansen laying a through ball to Ryan Reyes. Cobb gets to it first, and he's going to play it back to his goalkeeper. Scary ball into the air. No hands for the goalkeeper. Can't use them after the pass back. He controls it by the 6. He's going to play it across the field to the far side defender. Using the head, can't keep it close to him, and Lanin trying to get a quick break on it. Can't do so. Red Raiders just scored a touchdown in Orange City. Kick the PAT. It's good, and they lead 24-7 over the defenders. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Tiger ball. Played out of bounds by Gonzalez. Tiger ball. Tigers with the ball, they've had the control, and there's a streaking defender on the near side, Grayson Meyer, trying to make the through ball. Reyes goes to ground, trying to clear that one out, and does enough as Meyer plays that one out of bounds there, and the goal kick out of it. Sub coming in for the defenders. Looks like that's Reitzma going to come in for Moscardo. Reitzma, sophomore out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Getting his first action of the game today. Playing it short to Gonzalez in the half space and up to McIntosh, trying to get it around the defenders, not going to be able to. Tigers take over in the offensive third. Cross into the box and be cleared away by Lee. And out of bounds for a Tiger throw-in. Long ball trying to find Lanin. I'm going to get a handball on Lanin. Referee telling the Tigers to move the free kick back a little bit. They're going to play it short into the half space, finding Maganda. And they're going to play it into the box, handled by Dryden. No issues from Dryden. Punt by Dryden, a long one. Trying to get to Lanin. Lanin anticipating the mishandle on the header. Not going to get it. He's on offside position. Hansen was giving the pressure. Here's Carroll trying to shield for the ball. Reitzma now shielding for the ball. He wins it. Reitzma is going to go down. Foul called on the Tigers. Number 9, Braden Lackey with a sliding attempt. Gets a lot of Reitzma. And a foul going to be called on the Tigers. Looks like McIntosh going to set up for it. Kicking against the wind here. McIntosh takes the free kick and go off the wall. Oh, and they're going to get a... are they calling him a handball or maybe jumping early and like encroaching? I don't know. But they'll get another chance at it now. Referee counting out the 10. Free kick over the bar. That was taken by Jimenez this time. They're going for more of a shot and then a cross, I believe. Few subs coming in. Narcus going to take out Lanin. Calvo Navarro coming in for Reyes. Hansen gets to that one first, but Cobb picks up the pieces and lays it off. Lee gets a head to it first. Cobb going to sweep in there and pick up the loose ball. Ball into the box, picked up by Dryden. He's been busy over there. Only a few saves to his name, but he's definitely controlled his box very well. Stats don't tell everything. Ball back to Dryden. He plays it short to Gonzalez. High press high press from the Tigers. Header by Narkis. Won by Forsch. Excuse me, Hansen, my bad. Tate Hansen's a sub that I missed that came into the game. Looks like he came in for McIntosh. And he'll throw it back to Gonzalez. Across the box to Forsch. Controls it nicely. Sliding attempt, getting away from Lee into the box. Here's a chance for the Tigers. Another sliding attempt, and they're going to point to the spot for a penalty. Penalty going to be called 16-21. It's the right call. You come in from behind, you take a man out. It's just sloppy defending. And the Tigers going to get a chance to even this one up. So you're going to talk to Wrightsman? Is he going to give him a card? Or is he just going to talk to him? I don't think he has much of a case. And he will get a booking. So Wrightsman into the book for a yellow card. So yellow card for Wrightsma. 16-21 left. We're going to get set up for the penalty kick. Dryden in the goal. To take it is Collum. Guillaume Collum taking the penalty for the Tigers. The whistle blows. And the penalty is going to go into the opposite post that Dryden dove. And the Tigers even it up on a penalty kick. Guillaume Collum scoring that one. Guillaume Collum, the leading goal scorer for the Tigers, now puts him up to 7 goals on the season. He was tied with Cesar Gonzalez with 6, but that penalty puts him over the top. And he leads the Tigers with goals scored and ties this one up. Defenders felt like they were in control after the opening goal, but the Tigers weren't going to go away that easily. They earn a penalty kick, convert it, and we're back to square one. Here's Narkis. Narkis inside to Hansen. Hansen to his brother Hansen, trying to find Narkis on a through ball. Narkis keeps it in bounds. He does. No, he does not. Excuse me. He goes out of bounds now. Hard collision there. Hansen gets up. It's okay. Here's Narkis. Narkis across the field to Jimenez, trying to get it back. Heald's going to get flicked away. Carroll's going to play it back to Lee. And Lee up top to Jimenez, back to Lee. Lee to Wrightsma. Wrightsma trying to work his way past. Got to be careful. Already on a yellow. Loses the ball. Here's Santos. Here's Wrightsman with a flick, trying to get it to Hansen. Hansen get it ahead to it. It's going to not quite get there. Narkis with the pressure, going to force it upfield. Forsch lets it go over his head and finds Lee. Here's a shot from the Tigers over the bar. Lackey was the one taking the shot. Raiders score another touchdown, 32-7 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. And Orange City defenders trailing that now. So a lot of work to be done in Orange City for the defenders. There's Reitzma getting it away. Reitzma, good pressure, wins the ball. Foul going to be called on Santos. They'll play it back. Forsch, play it back to Dryden. See if Dryden plays long. Some pressure, and he'll just finds Navarro, who gets around that defender. That's Cobb on the defense. Jimenez steps on the ball, but still keeps it. He's going to play it across the field to Gonzalez. Two players slip and fall. Jimenez wanted the handball, not going to get it. Ball into the box, headed away by Lee. Forsch. Getting around his defender. Touch inside. He goes down, no foul. Narkis can't control it. Foul called on Narkis. Ball into the box, cleared away by Carroll. Not out of danger yet. Here's a shot from the Tigers. Wide. I think that was number 14. Yep, number 14, Amir Madden, senior forward out of Toronto, Canada, with the shot. It's going to go wide. Dryden's going to send his team upfield. Carroll. Play it back to Grievel. Grievel will get it back to Forsch, and Forsch up top to Navarro. Across the field to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez will take a touch upfield. He's got some guys up. Look, they got a lot of people up top. That ball's going to go into the box. Mishandled by Montanez. No one around. He's going to play it quick and long. Finding Forsch. Forsch heading it to Cobb. And that shot's going to be handled by Dryden. Gets a touch to it, keeps it in bounds, and is able to hold on to it. A few other games going on around the GPAC. Midland taking on Dakota Wesleyan. That game's tied in the first half. Dordt, obviously the one you're watching, they're tied 1-1. And Waldorf Concordia, they're in the first half as well, tied in scoreless 0-0. Trying to get a ball to Ethan Knott. It's going to be a little too far, it looks like. Zane Boudreau is on it. He'll just play that one out of bounds. Later on today, Morningside taking on Mount Marty in Yankton, and Hastings in Northwestern, squaring off in Orange City. Here's Narkis. He's going to put that ball into the box, not high enough. A lot of slipping going on out there by both teams, so maybe a little wet. Here's Knott. He wins the loose ball, trying to split the defense. Not going to do it. Player falls down. Hansen takes over. Lofted through ball into the corner, trying to get it to Narkis. Narkis chasing it down. He will keep it in bounds. He's got players in the box. He puts it into the box. Ethan Knott, the closest one to it. Not going to get to it, though. Picked up by Maganda. Navarro called on the foul on what I thought was a clean challenge. Looks like he got to the ball first. But a foul is going to be called against the defenders, and the Tigers will get a free kick just under the circle. Cobb. Defended by Navarro. That's Santos getting to it first. And there's the captain, number 20, Grayson Meyer. Hansen, over the head of Hansen. Ball into the box, out comes Dryden. He's going to come out and smother that one. Good play by Dryden. He'll play it long. The punt. Trying to get it to Narcus. It's a long one. Can Narcus track it down? It's a foot race to the ball between Narcus and Boudreau. Narcus might have won the corner. No, they're going to give a foul. Foul on Narcus instead. Free kick here from Montanez. It's going to go out of bounds. Miss hit that one a lot. Wind probably didn't help. Throw in here. Here's Tate Hansen. Splits the defense, lays it off for Tyson Reitzman. Reitzman looking for a shot. No, but he'll lay it off for Grievel. Grievel putting it into the box, and he's going to just put it off the stomach of a Tiger. They're going long. Man down in the back. Dryden will lay it off, and they're going to stop the play for an injury with 7:50 left. Maybe got the, hit him down south. Never liked that, so sympathy for the Tigers on that one. That's not fun. That's Cesar Gonzalez on the ground. Yeah, he's still on the ground. I think we're going to take just a quick break here on the Dordt Media Network. We'll be right back after this.
Today's Dordt Media Network livestream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction. Rob Suen, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
Back here after that quick timeout, injury timeout. I think that was Cesar Gonzalez who took a ball in the southern region. Got helped off. A few subs waiting to be let on. They won't let him on here, but they'll let him on next opportunity. And we're going to get a drop ball for the Tigers. Looks like they're going to play it back to Dryden. Or no, Carroll will just play it back to Dryden. And we're back underway. 7:35 left here in the second half. We're tied 1-1. Goal scored by Blake Hansen with 15 seconds into the game. And Guillaume Colum scored on a penalty kick a couple minutes ago. Foul going to be called on the Tigers. Down is Navarro. We're going to stop the clock. 17-18 left. 17-17 left. Free kick coming for the defenders. He's up. He's okay. That ball's going to go not quite to the box, headed out by Dryden. He's out of his net, but it's by the 50-yard line, or half-yard line, not really 50, I guess. Reitzma winning the ball. Loses it, called for a foul. Free kick coming for the Tigers. Ball into the box. Dryden's going to handle that one easily. Here's Navarro. Inside to Narcus. Narcus going to lay off one touch. He was offsides. Offsides called on, I believe it was not originally. Here's the free kick. Into the back line, going to be headed away. Nope, it's going to bounce and then be controlled by Gonzalez. Gonzalez will play it up the field long, trying to find Knott. Ball to Narcus. Back to Hansen. Hansen takes a body. No foul. Would have been a soft one anyway. Ball thrown into Reitzma. Reitzma going to lay it off for Hansen. Throwing forward the defenders. Here's Carroll. Carroll takes a touch. Gets it to Forsch. That's Navarro. Gets it to Ethan Knott off a deflection. Not going to lay it off for Navarro. Not enough on it. Cobb falls down. Navarro has the ball in the 18. Looking for some space. No foul on that challenge. But the Tigers still have control of the ball. Long ball, trying to get it past Lee. Not going to be able to call him the intended target. Off the foot of Lee. Stays in bounds. Ball inside. Nice little 1-2 touch there, just a little too far for the Tigers column. Reitzma. Just lay it off to Lee. Lee up top trying to find it to Knott. Knott looking to change the point of attack. He gets it to Reitzma. Reitzma looking for the switch. Reitzma has a lot of space. Trying to get a through ball to Tate Hansen. Tate Hansen going to pick up the loose ball. Sliding attempt. He keeps it. Here's Carroll. Inside trying to find Grievold's going to get picked off by the Tigers and cleared away. In between the two defenders, Gonzalez and Lee. Three minutes left in this half. Some subs coming in for the Tigers. Throw in for the Tigers coming. Ball kicked away from Knott at the half field. Caleb Lee gets ahead to it. It's going to get to going over the head of Carroll. Ball played to the opposite side. Narcus with some pressure. Gets to Navarro. Headed back to Peterson. Grievold trying to clear it out, but I think it goes off of Narcus. That should be a foul. It is a foul on Cobb. Not Cobb, excuse me. That is Maganda. Knott. Played across the field to Forsch. We got 90 seconds left in the first half. The ball into Narcus. Narcus Getting it back to Forsh. Forsh gets it around the defender. He's going to get taken down. Foul called. Caleb Lee running to get the ball. Stop the clock with 1:15 left. Oh, and a yellow card given. Yellow card on number 9. Braden Lackey, maybe time wasting, some delay game, I think is what it could have been. So, second booking of the game. And the free kick coming into the box. Nah, not high enough, not long enough. They'll play it back to Dryden. Dryden. Play it back up to Carroll. Not a great ball. Carroll does get a foot to it. Saves the counterattack opportunity, but not able to save that one. That could be a foul. They're going to play on. Ball into the box. Looking for maybe another foul. No foul called on that one. Ball's out of bounds. No, flag is up. It is out of bounds. We got a corner kick? We have a corner kick with 40 seconds left in the half. Defenders have scored a touchdown in Orange City. 35 to 14 is your score now after the PAT. 11:25 left here in the fourth quarter in Orange City. So I'm giving you updates on that one, giving you updates here. Wow, look at me go. Who needs NFL Red Zone, right? 20 seconds left in the first half. Looking for maybe just one more opportunity before the half for the Tigers. Here's the corner kick. Into the box. Cleared away by Carroll. Another shot opportunity over the bar. 10 seconds left. Probably going to do it for this half. Looks like Dryden's not in much of a hurry. So this half is going to end 1-1 tie after a goal scored by Blake Hansen early in the half, or early into the game, I should say, like the earliest I've ever seen. 15 seconds into the game, Blake Hansen puts them on top, and then a penalty kick converted by Guillaume Colum. It's going to tie it up at 1 in the first half. So we'll be back here in about 15 minutes on the Dordt Media Network. My name is Josh Tatton. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you here in about 15 minutes.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a player or coach, or a fan of the university. Now, these players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has: a game plan. And if these players and coaches are willing to put this much effort into a game, how much more important is a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, and we keep ourselves plenty busy. And even if we have precious free time, most of us don't want to spend it wrangling over financial decisions, reading financial journals, or studying the latest tax legislation. But if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, Money Concepts, the planning firm here in Sioux Center, has been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things in life more important than finances. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule an intro meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your finances on all the things in life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts Radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into the relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973.
thanks to Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
Defenders get it back. Langmeyer cross court. Got it again.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University.
And brought to you by Pizza Ranch, buffet, carry out, or delivery.
Joyner and Zvort Dentistry, providing the latest in dental technology in a warm, comfortable, and relaxing environment. And brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Ployne Publishing.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Beaver Eye Care, serving Sioux Center and the surrounding communities for over 30 years. Come see Dr. Paul Beaver, Dr. Dan Klausing, or Dr. Reese Beaver for all your comprehensive eye care needs. This broadcast also brought to you by Vision Realty. We are polished, experienced, and professional, offering excellence every step of the way. We are the vision you can trust.
Sioux County Radio and the Dordt Media Network are excited to announce that every Sioux Center home football game will be brought to you over Dordt Media Network's multiple camera system. Throwing and making a catch. It's a touchdown. Great video along with the voices you know from Sioux County Radio. Sioux Center Warrior Football, home and away, broadcast in English on Sioux Ritmo 101.5 FM.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by NewTek. They're your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, ag, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Rental. Looking for top-notch rental equipment? Look no further than Rental in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928.
Thanks to these Dordt Media Network sponsors, Ski Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether building or replacing, we have the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski Bout and see the difference. Ski Bout Window and Door.
Thanks to M&H True Value. Behind every project is a true value. Start right, start here. M&H True Value. Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
This Dordt Media Network broadcast is brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction, Rob Suen, owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
And brought to you by Huber's Plumbing and Heating. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Orange City will exceed your expectations.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Lynn Marie Tremolian.
My name is Tyler Vanderwoon.
Hi, my name is Noah Zylstra. I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
I'm from Pella, Iowa.
And I'm from Springfield, Kentucky.
One of my favorite things about the Dordt Media Network is being able to go to various Dordt sporting events throughout the year.
My favorite part of the Dordt Media Network is being able to produce a quality live stream for people to watch at home.
Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
And you're watching Dordt Media Network.
Thanks for watching the Dordt Media Network.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
Special thanks to all our Dordt Media Network sponsors: Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the Van Engelenhoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency throughout Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelenhoven Agency's Sioux Center advisors Mark Holsoff or Lisa Dykstra.
Back here for the start of the second half, Defenders taking on the Tigers, and it's tied 1-1. Goal scored by Blake Hansen with 15 seconds into the game, and then a goal scored by number 23, Guillaume Colomb, on for the Tigers off a penalty kick later on in the half. We're underway here, 45 minutes left to decide this one. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Moscardo now has some space. He's got Lane with the through ball if he wants him. Also McIntosh. He takes a touch around the defender, takes a shot. It's going to go wide of the post. And opening chance for the Defenders. Just 30 seconds into the second half now. So we got a goal kick coming. Defenders trailing Northwestern for Defender football, 35-14. About 2.5 minutes left in the game. And the Defenders are tied right now with the Tigers, 1-1. Women's game will proceed after this one, about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game. So find that stream on the Dordt Media Network. And women's volleyball also going to play over in the DeWitt Gymnasium against defending national champion Jamestown. Number 14 in the nation, maybe? Number 16? I don't remember. Here's a shot. Opportunity by Lanen. Doesn't quite get to it. It's going to go out of bounds for a corner kick for the Defenders. Here's the corner kick for the Defenders. Into the box, headed away. It's going to go all the way back to Jimenez. Moscardo takes a touch around, gets poked away for a corner kick again. Second corner of the half coming for the Defenders. Ball into the box, in-swinger's going to get headed away again. And that's going to go out of bounds. They'll play it back to Carroll. Long ball trying to find Reyes. Tigers going to take over on the far side of the field. They're playing long. And that's going to go back to Lee or back to Dryden's just going to give it back to Lee. To Carroll, across the field to Forsch, back to Carroll. Scardo gets taken down, no foul. Tigers on the far side of the field. It's going to go out of bounds. Forsch is going to watch that one go out of bounds. Throw in for the defenders. Ray is going to take it. He finds Jimenez. Jimenez looking for a turn. Can be pressured by Cobb. Here's Reyes again. To Forsch. Forsch. Moscardo. Trying to get a through ball. He's got Hansen on the strong side. He gives it to him. Hansen going to go inside. Now back outside. He falls down, loses the ball. No offsides on that one. Ball into the box. The shot's going to get saved by Dryden. Looked like he was offsides, but the flag stayed down. Ball up to Hansen. Hansen with a through ball, finding Lanen. Lanen has a step. He takes the ball into the box. Ball on the left foot, takes a shot. It's going to get blocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Number 14, Amir Madden, gets the deflection and saves what could have been a goal. The go-ahead goal would have been huge. I mean, it's always going to be huge if it's go-ahead, I guess. But instead, it goes out of bounds for a corner kick for the defenders. Short corner, finding Moscardo. And a quick cross into the box off the foot of Jimenez. It'll find Reyes. He'll just reset. He'll play it back to Carroll. They'll find their shape again. Carroll looking to play it back to Dryden. And they'll spread out even more. Backtracking is Gonzalez in the near side. Dryden looking for a lofted ball, trying to find Lanen. Lanen wins that one, finding Hansen. Hansen still has it. Nice little through ball to McIntosh. And we're going to get a handball on that one. Dangerous spot, that handball on Maganda. It sounds like he's screaming that the handball wasn't intentional, but, I mean, that's not really a rule. Like, a handball's a handball. Does he get a card? He's arguing. We'll see. He might have gotten a card. I might have just missed it. Let me check the stats. Count out the 10. McIntosh. Take the free kick into the box. Hansen gets ahead to it. It's going to go over the bar. There was a yellow card. Yep. Yellow card on Jesus Maganda for the handball. Must have just missed it. Goal kick here for the Tigers. Cobb gets ahead to it first, but it falls at the feet of Carroll. Carroll gets pushed. No call. Here's Madden. Nice tackle there by Gonzalez. McIntosh takes over. Tigers win that one. Here's Madden again, guarded by McIntosh. Ball into the box from a throw into, Tigers have it. Shot taken. Dryden with a tip over the bar. Dryden gets the save, puts the ball over the bar, and it'll be a Tiger corner kick coming. It's going to be an in-swinger, taking out the left foot. Into the box, headed away by Gonzalez, finds Carroll. Carroll taking a touch upfield. He still has it, splits the defense, trying to find Moscardo in the middle. Moscardo with a one-touch back to Carroll. Carroll earns the throw-in. Tigers now looking to switch the field. Pressured by Moscardo, they're playing it back to Maganda. Here's Reyes, gets ahead to it, it's going to put it out of bounds. Tiger throw-in. Ball headed out of bounds by the Tigers. Hanson wants a quick throw-in. He'll just leave it now for Reyes. Reyes will throw it into Moscardo. Moscardo controls it, looking to switch the field maybe. Finds Jimenez back to Reyes. Reyes trying to get to Hanson. It's going to go out of bounds. Defender throwing once again. Here's Reyes again. Reyes lays it off for Moscardo. Moscardo has some space. And it's going to be a defender throwing again. They're just working their way up the field via throw-ins. Carroll trying to get to that one first. Not going to be able to. There's Collum. Playing it long, way out of bounds. Take the quick throw, and Hanson wins it. Dryden's going to come out, play that one with his feet, and he plays it back to Forsch. Forsch switching the field now. Gonzalez has some time. He'll play it touch upfield, but now he'll play it back to Carroll. Caleb Lee get into the attack a little bit. That ball is going to get sent back upfield, still inbounds. Dryden going to come out and play it with his feet, just right back to Carroll. And Carroll gets it to Dryden. Dryden trying to find Gonzalez. Gonzalez had a step to it, didn't quite get there in time. Double teamed, gets around McIntosh, out of bounds. Last touch by McIntosh, rather. Cobb gets around Lanin. Offsides position was Hugo Santos, so he doesn't play that one. He's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick instead. Foul called on Jimenez. Free kick coming for the Tigers. They got 6 Tigers, maybe 7, lined up on the backside of the 18. 2 players standing over the ball. Ball into the box. Gonna be saved by Dryden. Defender football drops. The game in Orange City against Northwestern, 35-14. It's official now. It's a tough day for Defender football losing to a rival like that one, but here we are in Sioux Center. 1-1 is your score against the Doane Tigers. They're playing it long. The ball is going to be touched out for a Defender corner kick now. Women's volleyball should be getting started here any minute over in the DeWitt. Corner kick coming for the Defenders. Into the box, finding Moscardo. Good sliding attempt by McIntosh. Wins the ball away for a minute. Hugo Santos keeps it. Santos will take the throw in. They're going quick. Caleb Lee, another sliding challenge, wins the ball. McIntosh gets taken down for a foul. Defenders have control of the ball. They're in their own half. Now Gonzalez will take it into the opposing half. That's going to be played out of bounds. Last touch by Manganda. Throw in, trying to find Hansen. Foul called on the Defenders. Tigers playing it across field. Reyes with the pressure. Reyes going to shield that one. He will win it for the time being. He goes down. Foul going to be called against the Tigers. Forrest is going to stand over the ball. He'll play it short. No, not short. On the ground, finding Hansen. Trying to get a through ball to Lanin or Reyes. But it's going to be cleared out of bounds by Montanez, excuse me. Some score updates around the GPAC. Midland, Dakota Wesleyan still tied in the second half, 0-0. And Waldorf, Concordia. Concordia has broken through in the second half. It's 3-0 against Waldorf. And then still to play the kickoff around 5. Morningside, Mount Marty, and Hastings and Northwestern. Dangerous challenge there by Reyes, but he wins the ball. Another dangerous challenge. He will get called on that one. Kicks, maybe a high kick, I think. Dangerous play, something like that. Free kick coming for the Tigers. In their own half, they're going to play it long. On the end of that one's Forge, plays it with his foot. And he tries to get it to Moscardo, just a little too far out of bounds for Moscardo to get to. Shot by the Tigers. It's going to be blocked by the Defenders. Forrest will take over with the loose ball. He finds Moscardo now. Can they get a counterattack opportunity? He finds Lanin. Lanin, flag is down. Lanin might get called on a foul on that one. No call. And there's the call. It was just really late. They were waiting to see how it played out. Yeah, Lanin pulled him. Can't do that. Here's Forrest. Forrest gets the ball right back. Playing it long now. He's trying to find Lanin. Lanin onside, but it's going to get headed away by Manganda. Moscardo. Lanin might be offsides on that one. Nope, the flag stays down, but he loses the ball. McIntosh. Oh, a player's going to be hurt behind the play. Stop the clock. 28-26 left in this game. We got a tie game, 1-1. Goal scored by Blake Hansen early, And Guillaume Collum off a penalty kick. It's been pretty physical. He looks like... Yep, trainer's coming out, so we're going to take just a quick break while they tend to him. We'll be right back here on the Dordt Media Network.
This Dordt Media Network student-produced live stream broadcast is brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry in Orange City, offering dentures, implants, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere. And brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and the results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online at 712realty.com, leading you home.
Welcome back to the Dordt Soccer Complex here in beautiful Sioux Center on a windy day. Back from that injury timeout, that was Zane Boudreau coming out. Not sure exactly what happened, but Ruben Acosta is going to replace him, number 7. Ruben Acosta, he's a junior midfielder out of Madrid, Spain, and he is in the game. Thanks for joining us. My name is Josh Tatton here on the Dordt Media Network. We got a close one here, 28-26 left in the game. Score is 1-1. And defenders have had their chances. The Tigers have had their chances. Some good saves by Dryden and some missed opportunities and some good defensive play by the Tigers have kept this game knotted up at 1. They'll get the drop ball. Maganda just plays it out of bounds. It'll be defender ball. Oh, we're going to get subs coming in. That's what it is. So we got Grievel's going to come in for Jimenez. Long throw, headed out of bounds. Bad throw in. I haven't seen that called in a very long time. Oh, and they're not even going to call it. Flag went up, but the referee says no. I'll just play it back to Dryden. And headed back to Grievel. Or excuse me, that's Forsch. Carroll with some aggressive defense stops the play for the minute. Tigers stilled the ball. That was number 12, Cesar Gonzalez. And that was Grievel with the challenge. And Carroll with the secondary challenge. Oh, Caleb Lee goes to ground. It's going to get him for a foul. No card, I don't believe. He hasn't stopped the clock at least. So that's usually dead giveaway for a card. But we get a free kick in a dangerous spot, like 19 yards out. So we'll see if the Tigers can take advantage of this or if Dryden can make a big save. Always exciting here in these situations. Standing over the ball, number 23, Guillaume Collum. And I can't see the other one. Free kick getting ready. It's taken in swinger near post over the bar. It's taken by number 11, Hugo Santos. Close one. I think Dryden had it covered. Dryden has excellent range in goal. Didn't need to touch that one as it went over the bar. It was still a good free kick. And Dryden's going to play it long. Plays it long. Hansen gets ahead to it. He flicks it. No one running onto it. Tigers looking to switch the field. Going out to the corner. Madden. Pressure put on by McIntosh and Gonzalez. McIntosh gets a piece of it, and Gonzalez clears it up the field. Lanin, closest one to it, not able to get to it. Laying it off for Moscardo. Moscardo slips, and the Tigers will play that one out of bounds. Long ball. There's Gonzalez. Gonzalez will play it back to Dryden. Dryden playing it up top. McIntosh, the closest one to it, can't get to it. That was an ambitious shot attempt, the volley from like 40, 45 yards out. It's going to go wide out for a goal kick. Yeah, here's another look at that free kick. Just it tested him. It was close. Just a little too far outside. Those ones are so tough when you're that close to the 18 to get it up and over the wall like that. Like you think, oh, the closer the better. Sometimes not. I mean, yeah, it comes in faster, but that wall plays so much more importance as you're trying to get it up and down again so quickly. That ball's out of bounds. Defender throw in. Grievel gets it to Reitzma. Out of bounds. Defender ball. And a few subs coming in for the tie. Nope, no, excuse me, no subs. Defender throw-in, so no subs. Here's Carroll. He's got McIntosh on the weak side. Can he play it quick? He does. A little too far for even Moscardo to get to it in the middle. Long ball played by Montanez. Goes over the head of Forsch, but Forsch played it very well. Keeps the ball, and they're just going to control it in the back. And here's McIntosh with a ton of space. They got three people up. They're playing Lanin. Lanin, the flag is down. Lanin takes a touch into the box. A little too far. Good hustle by the Tigers to get back on defense, clear that one away. We know Lanin can score from those. He's just like always, I feel like he always has those breakaway opportunities. Hasn't scored. He almost scored one in the first. I mean, on the first goal, it was originally because of a Lanin breakaway, or like at least a pressure it in the offensive third. Ball's gonna get cleared away by the Tigers, and that ball's gonna fall at the feet of Meyer. Meyer getting rid of it, gets it up top to Cobb. Cobb playing it across the field to Madden. Guarded by Gonzalez, and a through ball. Lee with the pressure. There's Santos. Santos maybe looking for a shot. No foul here from Lee. Good defense by Lee. Finds McIntosh, who has a lot of space. McIntosh up the right sideline. He's got Lee with an overlapping run. He lays it off to Lee. Not enough on it. So Lee got to work all the way back to that center back position. Again, Nolan Carroll taking over. That's how they do it. They kind of switch. Caleb Lee goes up into the attack. It's just like he's a center back, but my goodness, the guy can score. And then they'll switch. Carroll kind of plays that defensive mid-roll very well. And there's Grievel back to Carroll. Here's Gonzalez inside to McIntosh. McIntosh will get a turn, go into the other side of the field, but he'll lay it back off to Moscardo. It's going to get intercepted by Maganda. That ball's going to go into the box. Picked up by Dryden. Nope, Dryden will play with his feet instead. Gets it out to Gonzalez, so the result was the same either way. Here's Gonzalez inside to Carroll and Grievel. Grievel goes down, no foul. Lanin still has it. Lanin's fighting through contact. How he steals the ball, I don't know. He takes a shot, it's going to go wide. We got a man down for the defenders. And subs are going to be let on. Grievel's down. And in comes Tate Hansen for McIntosh. McIntosh been working that near sideline like crazy up and down the field. And he'll get a little bit of a breather here before the home stretch of the game. A few subs came in for the Raiders as well. Or not the Raiders, excuse me. Mine was on football. For the Tigers. Closest to me is number 13, Jared Stone, into the game. That's going to go out of bounds. Tiger throwing. They got some fresh legs in. They're trying to make it count. Reitzma with some pressure. He's offsides. Free kick. Finding Hansen. Hansen controls it to the ground. Finds Grievel. Grievel trying to play it long. Gets deflected, but it finds up at the feet of Moscardo. Moscardo gets pushed off the ball by Boudreau. Back into the game after that injury that wasn't sure what happened, but he's all right. Foul going to be called on the defenders. That's Forsch. Ball sent into the box. Tigers still have it. Hansen got a foot to it first. Tate Hansen, that is. Ball into the box, picked up by Dryden. Dryden throwing it like a football throw, shot put. Don't see that too often. Finding Hansen. Hansen will lay it back to Reitzma. Reitzma looking to play it up the field. He tried to, gets deflected. Some good defense by Grievel, winning the ball back. Carroll going to play it back to Dryden. Dryden will play with his feet. To Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to play it up the field. Hansen. He's got Tate Hansen on this near sideline, but he'll play it to Grievel instead. Grievel gets a nice turn across the half line, trying to play it through to Lanen. There's a hard challenge by Reitzma. And is that Reitzma's second yellow? That's Reitzma's second yellow. Oh, no. So Reitzma is sent off after that challenge. Oh, my goodness. So Tyson Reitzma is out of this game after his second yellow card. So that is devastating. Reitzman's going to have to miss the next game against Hastings as well. I mean, he was on a yellow for a challenge way early in the game. So, oh my goodness. So what do you do here with 10 players now? 18 minutes to play, and you're tied 1-1 in a game that Doane has had their opportunities. They have been moving like that. So now they're gonna have their hands full here. Doane gonna be able to maybe put an extra attacker up there without worries of a counterattack and a man being missed on the backside with the man up advantage. They play it short. Gonzalez will play it back to Dryden. Dryden. And Forsch goes down, holding his leg. He's slow to get up, and a shot's going to be taken and corralled by Dryden. But we're going to stop the clock here. 17:32 left. He's back up. He's walking. I don't know what happened. He slipped. It looked kind of weird, and those are always scary, the non-contacts. But he's up and okay. Drop ball for Dryden. He picks it up. Clock starts, 17:30 left in the game. Grievel. Nice touch it around the defenders. Has some good ball control to play it back to Forsch, who gets it to Grievel. Foul going to be called against the Tigers. That's on Braden Lackey. Gonzalez, nice move around the defender, just lays it back to Carroll. Carroll wins that one. Lays it off for Tate Hansen. Tate Hansen with a touch around. He has Lanen. Lanen onside, puts it into the box. Hansen shielding it. It's going to get cleared away. Carroll taking a shot. It's going to go out of bounds. Subs coming in for the defenders. Narki is going to come in for Hansen. Ray is going to come in for Moscardo. No, excuse me. No, it is for Hansen. He's going to push Lanen up to more of a attacking mid, maybe, while Narcus plays this true striker, like a true 9, playing it long. That ball's going to get through the back line. No one on it, though, and it'll go into the box, picked up by Montanez. Long punt. Finds the head of Forsh. Reyes picks up the loose ball after he steps on it. Gets it to Lanen. Lanen with a turn. Looking for some help. Lays it off to Reyes. I think maybe trying to find Narcus. It's going to go out of bounds. Defender ball. Throwing it into Narcus. Narcus into the middle. Finds Carroll. Carroll touch. Around, lays it off for Tate Hansen. Tate Hansen with a shot over the bar. Such a good look from the defenders, but Hansen just puts it right over the bar on the one touch shot there. I mean, you love the one touch. You have to one touch it there. You can't take a touch and settle it, but just put it too far, maybe got too far under it, but it's still a great look there by the defenders. Goal kick gets to the half line. Lanen gets a touch to it first. Going to get poked away a little too far for him to control. Lanen going to go in hard for a foul. Telling him to calm down. No card shown. Garrett Sheet, the one fouled. Greville battling for the ball. It's going to go out of bounds. Tiger ball. Ball cleared way up. Narcus maybe hoping for the ball to go over the head. Doesn't get it. Gonzalez playing inside, but Carroll has just been a good defensive presence there for the defenders. Here's Lanen now. Lanen's got a full speed sprinting Hansen, but he gets taken down for a nice tackle there by the Tigers. And the Tigers going the other way now. Maybe trying to take a shot. Nope, but Anton Forsch gets in the way. He has some space. Both sides getting maybe a little tired. Maybe it's kind of just like a game of sprints. No one's moving up top. And Greville with a shield. They're going to get the foul on it. They're going to have to hurry maybe. I mean, there's 13 minutes left, and they've had their opportunities. Narcus going to play it back. Yeah, no one was getting it. Dryden's going to send his team up the field for the free kick. No, he's just going to play it short. Finds Forsch. Forsch finds Greville. Here's Greville back to Dryden, excuse me. Tate Hansen gets to it first. Hansen has some space. He's got Lanen right there. Lanen takes a touch. Can't control it. Going to ground is Tate Hansen. Can't get to the ball. Caleb Lee gets ahead to the ball first to find Carroll. Carroll finds Greville in the midfield. Greville looking for something to do with it. No one's moving. He finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez out wide to Hansen. Hansen a touch inside. No one there. No one moving. People are tired. We got just over 10 minutes left. Ball back to Dryden. Dryden takes a touch up field outside his box. Playing with the right foot, trying to get it to Reyes. Doesn't quite hit it right. Carroll with the defense now on the far side. Into the box. Tigers looking for a shot. Smothered by Gonzalez. They're looking for a handball off of Gonzalez. Not going to get it. Dryden will play it short with a roll to Forrest, who plays into the middle for Carroll. Carroll trying to get it to Hansen. It's going to get cleared up the field by the Tigers. Here's Lackey into the middle for Cobb. Cobb playing it back. Maganda plays it out wide, finding Stone. Dryden going out for that one. Gets a hand to it. Little scary moments there for the defenders as he comes out, but he wins it. Got a few subs waiting at the center line for the next opportunity to come in. Then this turns into a little bit more interesting game with some fresh legs. Will he take a shot from here? He will with the left foot off of Lee. Carroll trying to get it to Hansen. Hansen's going to keep it inbounds. Finds Carroll again. Carroll to Lee. Back to Carroll. Carroll going to play it long. Caleb Lee extremely frustrated. Reyes gets a head to it. He finds Lanen. Lanen. A little bit of space inside to Narkis. Narkis trying to get a touch to it. It's not going to be able to. It's going to go out of bounds, but it will be defender ball. Now the subs will come in. In comes Moscardo, Hansen, and McIntosh. Out comes the other Hansen, Narkis, and Lanen. Under 10 minutes left to play. Two more subs coming in. 3 more subs coming in for the Tigers. Reyes can't get the return pass. Tigers on a counterattack opportunity. Here's Colum. Plays it back. Stone takes over. Ball's going to go off of Reyes for a Tiger throw-in. Tigers. Into the box. Offsides, flag goes up, saved anyway by Dryden. I mean, at what point do we get delay of game there? We've already gotten one, I think. But Dryden's going to push his team up the field for the long ball under 8 minutes. Long ball, trying to find it to Hansen. Hansen, over the head of Hansen. Grievel giving chase now. Fatigue maybe starting to set in for both these teams. Sliding attempt by Forge keeps the ball in bounds. Here's Reyes. Reyes going to play it long. Maybe trying to find Hansen. Hansen trying to look for a flick over the head of Hansen, but it ends up at the feet of Grievel. Grievel, a little too casual. Loses it. Ball's out of bounds. Defender ball. Hansen flicks that one outside, out of bounds. Ball into the box, going to be handled by Dryden. Falls on it. Dryden will play it short to Forsch. Forsch will get it to Reyes, and Reyes looking inside. Gets it to Grievel. Grievel, through ball to Hansen. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. Through ball for the Tigers. They have the ball in the corner. Looking for a cross. Cross into the box. Shot by the Tigers. It's going to go wide. Ooh, Dryden gets to it first. Dryden. Dryden going to push that team up. Looking for the punt. Gets it to Hansen. Hansen gets a flick to Reyes. Can Reyes get there first? He will not be able to. They're going to play it up the field. Will go out of bounds. Nope, Hansen gets to it now. And we're going to get a sub coming in for the defenders. That is Murdoch coming into the game for the defenders. Out comes Grievel. Throw into Hansen. Hansen fights through contact. Wins the ball into the corner. Puts the ball into the box. McIntosh going to fight for it. Could have been a foul on McIntosh. Not going to get it, though. And we're going to stop the clock. 4:43 left. Down on the ground, Samuel Montanez after the challenge by McIntosh. Maybe got stepped on. He's back up. He's all right. Maybe just got stepped on. They might have to... They can go. That's the problem with the quick water break. Once the referee drops it, they can play. Okay, referee at least told him to get back in. Got 4:43 left. The punt up the field. It's going to fall at the feet of Forsch in their defensive third. Forsch will play it along with the left foot. He's going to find Hansen up top. Hansen gets a chest to it, tries to control it. Gets it to Reyes now. Reyes is going to go down. Foul going to be called. They got to move quick. Under 5. Reyes wants the quick ball. Not going to get it. They're going to move up the field now, and Forsch is going to take the free kick. Forsch. Take the long free kick. Floating it up to Hansen. Hansen gets a flick to it. It's going to be headed right back by the Tigers. Quick throw in. Murdoch. 1-2 touch here. Here's Reyes. Reyes looking for a cross. Gets it to Hansen at the goal line. Good challenge. Keeps that ball in and gets it away from Hansen at the goal line. Moscardo trying to get it to McIntosh. Too strong. And the Tigers now on a little bit of a counterattack. Back inside, finds Manganda. Foul going to be called on Reyes. So if this result were to stand, this would give the defenders 14 points on the season, still would be trailing Morningside and Hastings. So depending on the other games, obviously, like, that matters a lot. Some crazy things, or not crazy things, I guess. A win would be ideal here for the defenders. Midland has 8 points this season, so it's still a little bit of breathing room. Foul called on the Tigers. So the defenders will take the free kick short. Or, excuse me, no, they're just giving it to Caleb Lee, who's taking the free kick. So we got 2 minutes left. He's looking for something to do. Puts it up top. Out of bounds, Tiger throwing. Good challenge by Forsch, wins the ball. To Carroll in the midfield. Carroll's got Gonzalez. Gonzalez will take a touch upfield. Trying to find it to Moscardo. It's a nice ball to Moscardo. Moscardo with the touch inside. Oh, some good defense there. Meyer. But McIntosh has a shot at it now. It's going to get taken down, but they get the ball, no foul. Quick throw in. Subs coming in. Ray's going to come out. Throwing for the defenders, trying to get it to Hansen in the box. Whiff on the clearance. No foul. Hansen steals the ball. We got 60 seconds to play. Hansen into the box. A little too far. Forsch. Forsch is going to lose the ball. Forsch wins it back. Hansen, what was that sub that came in? Sorry, I missed that. Hansen plays it back to Carroll. McIntosh. Here's Hansen. Into the box, across. Can be played out for a corner kick. They got to go, no, not a corner kick. Throw in. They got to go quick, though. They got to go quick. They got 20 seconds left. Here's Tate Hansen. Hansen with the throw in, trying to find Blake Hansen. It's going to get cleared away by the Tigers now. Cleared out of bounds.
9, 8, 7.
We got 7 seconds left, and this one's going to end in a 1-1 tie. No goals here in the second half. Defenders are going to earn a point out of this one. They're going to go to 4-3-2 in conference play, 7-5-4 overall, while Doane will go to 1-3-5 in conference play, 3-5-7 in GPAC play. Both goals scored in the first half, 15 seconds in by Blake Hansen, and then off a penalty kick scored by, let me get the name, excuse me, Guillaume Colum. And that's it's your tie game. That red card served to Tyson Reitzman. Not really a red card, second yellow, but that sent him off. Left the defenders to play with 10 men for the rest of the game, rest of the half, and it proved to be an issue. Wasn't able to get those subs in. I mean, you had to work a little harder, and fatigue set in. Weren't able to get those shots on goal. Tate Hansen had a great opportunity late in the game to put it, but he put it over the bar, and that's where we stand at 1-1. Women's game coming up in about 20 minutes, so find that stream here on the Dordt Media Network. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.